You know the vibes. www.daymcomic.com, DAYMCOMIC.com. Click the link below. Order your comic books right now. They're dropping in a few months. Don't be without one.
What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me. Let's get into it. All right. So Wheel of Time is probably the most anticipated upcoming television show of 2021. I've seen everything. What they got, 14 different novels. This thing is huge, all like multi-million bestsellers. This book, this franchise there's so many fans. I thought Game of Thrones fans were rabid, or Lord of the Rings fans. There's a lot. Wheel of Time. Matter of fact, my main man, one of my best friends, Kanan, he's read the Wheel of Time books. And me and him, I was talking to him the other day, and we were talking about Wheel of Time, and he started naming all these different characters. He's like, when this happens, and I was like, he's immersed in this world, and he loves this series. So it was interesting to talk, because I told him, I was like, I know about Lord of the Rings, I know about Game of Thrones. I have not really gotten into Wheel of Time yet, but I hear it's dope, and so I'm looking forward to watching the series when it debuts on Amazon in just a few more weeks. But we've already had a little casting shuffle, which I'm surprised by. Barney Harris, who was, he was what's the guy? Matt Cawthon on the Wheel of Time season 1. Matt Cawthon is obviously a pretty big character in the Wheel of Time's books. And this gentleman, Barney Harris, we will see him. Season 1, he will be Matt. But apparently, he is no longer on the show. And he is being replaced by, what's the guy, Donal Finn? Matter of fact, I've got some notes here because I wanted to make sure. Yeah, Donal Finn. And I saw a lot of articles that were saying Witcher actor Donal Finn is replacing Barney Harris on the Wheel of Time season 2. So, and I looked, and he was on The Witcher. If you've seen season 1 of The Witcher, he was in like the 2nd episode. So he was on the screen. I'm on the screen more right now than he was on in The Witcher, but he was in that episode. He was like a barkeep or something in episode 2 of The Witcher. But yes, I get it. They need a spicy headline to make. But yeah, Witcher actor Donal Finn is replacing Barney Harris on the upcoming season 2, which we already know Amazon has greenlit Wheel of Time for a 2nd season already, and it hadn't even aired yet. The production budget on this thing is crazy. I'm seeing reports. I was looking at like Variety and Deadline, and they were talking about that the production budget just on this first season of Wheel of Time, $91 million. So they spent $91 million putting this together, and they got like tax incentives and stuff from the Czech Republic where they shot it and the whole deal. This is going to be a big show. Like I said, I'm actually surprised that Barney is no longer on the show, but no one is saying why this change was made. It kind of reminded me of when Michael O'Hare was on Babylon 5, and then all of a sudden he was just gone. And years later, J. Michael Straczynski, I guess he waited because, Michael O'Hare passed away a few years ago, and J. Michael Straczynski started kind of at some of the con appearances he was at. He mentioned what was going on with Michael O'Hare. Michael O'Hare was apparently dealing with some mental health issues during those first 2 seasons of Babylon 5, and so they had to kind of make some adjustments and get him up out of there. And then, he got some help. He got treatment. They put him on some medication that was really helping him. And then they brought Michael O'Hare back, and then they were able to wrap up his storyline on the show, which I enjoyed those particular episodes. So that's kind of what was going on there. But we don't know why this casting change was made for Wheel of Time. But, you hear actors talk about all the time how hard it is to get these jobs. So to get through the first season and know for a fact that you got a job coming into season 2 and probably season 3. Like I said, they spent $91 million. The only other show that Amazon has spent this kind of money on is the Lord of the Rings show that was supposed to drop this year, but it's not going to drop till next year. So we're not going to get Lord of the Rings until like next year, which is unfortunate. But I'm looking forward to Lord of the Rings. I know they had some delays, obviously, with some of the global stuff that is going on in the world today. But the Lord of the Rings show got delayed, but they started shooting again late last year, and they've apparently wrapped on that, and they're just putting special effects and all this. But I saw the Lord of the Rings episodes are supposed to be around the 12 to 14 million range, just based on the budget. So that's crazy in itself. Not to mention they spent about $200-something million buying the rights from the Tolkien estate just to have the Lord of the Rings movie. So the Lord of the Rings TV show. So that's, like I said, Amazon is trying to compete with Netflix like it ain't nobody's business. They not messing around. They like, hey, Netflix, we see you. It's like we out here in these streaming streets. So, but I am looking forward to seeing Wheel of Time. I am an Amazon Prime member, so I'm looking forward to checking out Wheel of Time. But what about you? Are you looking forward to seeing Wheel of Time? I'm season 1 when it drops in a few weeks. Get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please check out my podcast at anchor.fm/Ikari Press, or just type in Ikari Press on your favorite streaming platform today.